Skirk, Swordmaster from the Abyss, disciple of Sirtology, and master of Ajax, the 11th Harbinger. I've been playing her for the past week, and oh my goodness, I've been enjoying her gameplay so much. If you watch my previous video, you know that I pulled her to C3R1, and I haven't even activated her constellations yet. But off screen, I actually went further and actually got her to C6R1. And oh my god, before I activate any of the constellations, I want to see how far I can take her damage output, even just at C0R1. So if you're still undecided on which constellations you want for Skirk, then watching this video might help you. For this initial test, we're gonna do solo Skirk, so we have a baseline comparison. And I like to play her with burst style, but I will also show you her on-field normal attack playstyle. Skirk is one of the few characters who can charge her burst off combat. Hold her skill button or hold E 3 times, and her burst is full. To do the burst plus normal attack immediately, you have to pre-charge her burst off combat on your way to a boss, on your way to the domain, or in the first chamber of Abyss. Cast the burst immediately, and then go press the skill to enable her special attack mode, and spam as many normal attacks as you can 5 times, and then charge attack in the 6th time. Rinse and repeat, and wait for the cooldown. Boom, cooldown, and then back to normal attack, and the boss is dead. Normally, that's not practical to do unless you want to prolong the battle by just waiting and waiting for the cooldowns to finish. Now let's invite her full team. C0 Shenhe, C2 Escoffier, giving her Cryo Resonance and other Ascension passives and all that, especially Skirk's talent, which gives her even more damage with a team full of Cryo and Hydro characters. So again, same style. Activate the burst. Ooh, 77k. And that is still quote-unquote solo, but with her team resonances. And now it's time to show a full team with full rotation. Okay, here we go. Furina, skill. Shenhe, tap. Burst. Escoffier, skill. And then heal for Furina fanfare. Boom. Her team is already OP, so I guess it's time to move to another boss. And the only one I can think of is the Capybara one. At C0, you can sometimes one-rotate this. $420k. Boom! One rotate with a burst style. So satisfying, right? But that is with food. Now, I want to try the on-field playstyle or the non-burst playstyle. And this playstyle is a bit different because you spam the normal attacks and you don't need to pre-charge. I think that's the beauty of the normal attack playstyle. You don't need to pre-charge the burst. You don't need to worry about that. But of course, you're worrying about other things, which is the kind of long cooldown of the skill. Same rotation for the team, except for Shenhe. She does the hold version of her skill instead. And then you also do charge attacks in between. I think I ran out of food in the middle of that battle. So one more try of the normal attack playstyle. There you go. One rotate. That is a comparison of the burst and the normal attacking playstyle. And now because one of you asked really nicely, I'm very much inclined and actually kind of interested on an F2P friendly team. I don't really expect much of this because, as you already know from all the kit reviews and other content creators, Escoffier is pretty important to Skirk's damage, and Furina as well is her second best slot. I haven't tested this team. I am discovering, just the same as you, on how well this will do. Xingqiu with Sacrificial Sword. And hold. 123k. Okay, we're definitely gonna die there. That is a huge difference from 420, 430k with Furina, Escoffier, and Shenhe. Let's try again with the normal attack playstyle. 40k. 40k is the highest I've seen so far, and that's as far as we can go. Okay, since Skirk can one-rotate this boss, I think it won't be that difficult to defeat it with this F2P team. Well, F2P-ish. Rosaria and Charlotte are C6, so that's not quite purely F2P. 42k, I saw 42k. 48k, that is with the normal attack playstyle. Let's do the burst playstyle. Collect the Void Rifts. 123k. Yeah, that is her F2P damage at C0. Of course, I was using the tests earlier with my signature weapon for Skirk, but what if we use an F2P friendly weapon as well? Yeah, I think let's go with Prototype Rancor, since this is a craftable sword. $82k. 22k. 24k. 30k. Okay, so that's Prototype Rancor for you. Now, how is C0R1 Skirk in the open world? Pretty fun. Her hold skill is a nice, if short, speed boost. And you just want to reach your destination fast? Boom. There we go. You can pre-charge your burst before fighting the Hilichurls. But of course, as you can see, she is kind of squishy. Especially solo without a healer. And let me show you, she has a bit of AoE with her burst. Her burst also has a bit of height. Some vertical AoE. I remember I was fighting the unicorn boss and it flew, but I did my burst and it still hit it and I killed it while it was up in the air. And now it's time to say goodbye to C0 Skirk, because I will now be activating her C1 and going forward from there. Farewell, C0 Skirk. Her C1 basically adds damage from her Void Rifts. Every time you absorb it, definitely more damage. Solo Skirk, C0 and C1 is pretty much the same because there's no Void Rifts to absorb, because the Void Rifts only appear when a freeze-related kind of reaction happens. No teammates, no reactions. $666 HP. Okay, back with a team. Definitely feel the power of the team resonance. But yeah, I think it's pretty much the same as C1. Burst style, let's go. Still not a sure one hit. There you go. But then again, the team did a huge chunk of damage, so that should also be considered. That is C1 Skirk for you. And most of the YouTubers, Fury Crafters that I trust, all say that C2 is the good early stopping point. So what this kit basically means is much stronger burst damage and huge attack buff when she's doing her normal attack mode. Her burst is now immediately half filled. Wow, this is huge. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is... Yeah, C2 is lit. Oh my goodness. Just 2 charges off combat. Oh yeah, there we go. Just 2 charges off combat and the burst is full. And the HP is immediately halved. Oh, nearly one rotated it, but not yet quite. Solo Skirk with team resonances. Whoa. More than half. One rotation. And we even have some more Serpent Subtlety left. Yes, C2 is a huge upgrade indeed. Capybara time. Yep, it's always one shot now. That's more than 3 million HP with this boss. Yeah, C2 Skirk, broken as hell. And C3 is just basically an upgrade to her burst talent. This was my original stopping point if you've seen my previous Skirk pulling video, because I was more interested in the burst playstyle, but turns out both modes are fun. Wow. Only 25% HP left, I think. Yep, pretty damn powerful upgrade. Pretty much similar, I think, to without a team. Not gonna lie, that definitely felt like a faster clear. Damn, 690k at the last slash. Pretty good. But then again, C3 is still just an upgrade to the burst. Nothing changed much for the normal attack playstyle. So C4 is definitely a huge upgrade because of her team composition. As long as it's Hydro Cryo, will give her 40% more damage. C4 activated. Solo Skirk with the Dorito boss. Can she one-shot it? I'm guessing no, not yet. I could be wrong. Okay, still definitely not one-shot. But still one rotate. With team resonances. Still not quite a one-shot. What? I blinked and I missed it? Okay, now let's try normal attack playstyle without any pre-charging, because that's the realistic gameplay of Skirk.
Transfiguration. Cryo off to the breather. Fierce on the loose.
Wow, that is impressive. We didn't even finish the full Serpent Subtlety rotation. Okay, I kind of want to try C4 on Dire difficulty in the new Stygian Onslaught, because I was able to beat that Dire difficulty Cryo boss just recently with C0R1 Skirk, but of course, you know my team is stacked. C6 Furina, C2 Escoffier, so...
Show her new face. Let the world collide.
Damn. New record. Oh my goodness. 76 seconds compared to C0 R1 at 109 seconds. That is a huge time shave. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this. C5 is just basically a talent upgrade for her skill, her normal attack playstyle, so I'm pretty excited for that. Let's go. 85k, wow. Yeah, haha. 85k, 85k, 98k. Burst. 740k and 830k for the last slash. So just for context, Skirk's burst does 5 slashes and 1 stronger final slash. So 6 attacks, 5 are equal, and the 6 is higher. Okay, normal attack. Wow, I think by C5, her normal attack playstyle is just stronger even than the burst. Only one way to find out. Let's go back to the dire difficulty. Damn! We didn't even see the puddle. Oh, 73 seconds. 3 seconds faster than the previous clear. Pretty awesome. And finally, C6 Skirk. Now, what does her C6 do? A boatload of damage. That's pretty much it. Her normal attack damage gets buffed, her burst gets buffed, her stacks gets buffed, and so on and so forth. And also, she gets tankier, she can absorb more damage, or she can deflect more damage, and she has an auto attack that has an AoE every time she gets damaged. So, yeah. Here we go. Finally. And just to celebrate, let's bully the huge whale. Yep, that serves you right for causing trouble in Fontaine. Okay, so C6 doesn't seem to have another upgrade to her Serpent Subtlety acquisition. So C2 is where it's at for quality of life. Still pretty same. I don't think she can ever one-shot that Dorito. Alright, with Team Resonance. Yeah, they didn't even try dodging, but still the same clear, I would say.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Unleash. Cryo incarnate. Up to the freezer. A burst of flavor. Fearless. Paradise.
Oh, I see it. Her extra damage from auto attacks. Because it was definitely trimming off the HP. I want to see it again. I want to try it again.
Do your master's bidding. A little amuse-bouche. Here to go.
Boom. Okay, it doesn't seem to have raised her burst damage by that much, but definitely because of those other extra attacks from the C1 and the C6, it's trimming the HP way faster.
Time to shine. Take your true form. My ordinance develop. Here's on the loose. Everything will come crashing down.
Now enjoy this quick montage of our damage tests from C0 to C6 from both the Dorito boss and the Capybara boss. A truly drastic difference, as you can see.
Across the starry ocean, through fire straight, this song's for you. A
survive. You endure. You evolve.
I'm waiting here for you return one The reality voice is round you. A star so faint to cold dark night. Hope shine steadfast, a beacon true to come over here until the end of the now. This melody will embrace you. I'm waiting here, waiting for you.
Moment of truth. Will I shave off at least 2 seconds? Remains to be seen.
Shower me with praise. Let my name be known in song. Transfiguration. Do your masters off to the freezer. A burst of flavor.
Oh, you did see that? The C6 effect. Some AoE damage below. Boom. Damn! 58 seconds! From 73 seconds to 58 seconds. That's a huge difference. So yeah, final thoughts? Oh my goodness. Worth every cent. But man, oh man, C6R1 Skirk is amazing. And if you're still watching until this part of the video, I'm guessing you're definitely interested to learn more about Skirk's constellations. So I hope I helped a bit in getting you closer in the trenches for a damage comparison of Skirk's constellations. With some of my scuffed humor, I guess. Please let me know, did you pull for Skirk? Are you interested in getting her constellations? C1, C2 maybe? Are you a spender and going all the way for C6? Or are you skipping for now and waiting for her next rerun? Please post in the comments what you think of Skirk. I'll reply whenever I can. And if you watch until the end, you're a total champ. Thank you so much for the company. And by the way, if you love video game music, performances, and discussions of video game music, do check out my main channel, Lionmight, where I do exactly this. But also, this channel you're watching is called Lionmight Gaming, which is my second channel, dedicated mostly to my gaming exploits. Currently, I'm obsessed with Genshin Impact, and I'll be posting a lot more content about Genshin Impact. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!